Hello students. So in previous class we have discussed about the agro based industries, right? In that we have discussed about the textile industry and cotton textiles, jute textiles, and also the sugar industry we have discussed. So today we are going to discuss about the mineral based industries. So what is mineral based industries here? The industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called mineral based industries. So whatever the industries are there in our country which they are using the minerals and metals as a raw material in their industry, so that mineral based that is called as what? The mineral based industries. So can you name some of the industries that would fall in this category? The minerals are widespread in India subcontinent based on the geological structures. So in our country, if we see, there are lot of minerals which are available in our subcontinent. So and they are based upon their geological structures. So the minerals are essential for what? The minerals are essential for making the iron and steel industries. They are located in where? They are located in predominantly in the peninsular or India. Therefore, if we see the iron and steel plants, they are also distributed in the same places as the minerals are located. So wherever the minerals will be located, at the same place also the iron and the steel plants are also distributed in the same places. The industry is depend on what? The industry is completely depend on the power resources which are equally important for the operation of industries. It means it is very important to do the activities in the industries. As the conventional energy, it resources of coal, petroleum, gas, so all these are available in the same regions, which further helps in where? It will helps in the mineral based localization of our industries. Coming to the iron and steel industry. So the iron and steel industry, these are the basic industries which all the other industries are heavy, medium and lightly depend on them for their furniture. So first of all, the steel is needed to what? The steel is needed to manufacture a variety of engineering goods and whatever the construction material is required. So for that we need the steel, and for the defense and medical and it is the telephonic and all the scientific equipments which are there. So and a variety of consumer goods, the consumer which are consuming the goods. So for that the steel is required, the steel is need to manufacture compulsory. So if we make a list of all these goods which are made up of steel, that you can think that production and consumption of steel is regarded as the index of our country's development. The iron and the steel is a very heavy industry here, and whatever the raw materials are there, whatever the raw materials as well as finished, the goods are heavy and bulky here, and it has very heavy transport and cost also, like the iron ore and coking coal and limestone, these are required in the ratio of approximately how much? 4:2:1 here. Some quantities of manganese are also required to the to make the harden to the steel. So where should the steel plants be ideally located? Where the steel plants are located? So remember all that the finished products also need, they need the efficient, first of all, transport network they need for the distribution of all the markets and the consumers. So today with 32.8 million tons of steel production is there, and our India has a rank of ninth among them. So among the world crude steel products producers. So it is the largest producer of the sponge iron. So in spite of all this large quantity of production of steel, whatever the per capita consumption is there, it is per the annum is only 32 kgs per annum. Coming to the aluminum smelting. So what is aluminum smelting here? The aluminum smelting, it is the second most important industry in our India. So it is light like the resistance to the corrosion, a good conductor of what heat, and malleable and becomes strong when it is mixed with the other metals. So where it will be used, it is used to what? Manufacturing the aircraft and wires. So for manufacturing all this we need this aluminium. So it has gained a lot of popularity as a substitute of what? As a substitute of the steel, copper, zinc and lead. It is a number of industries we have here. They have 8 aluminum smelting plants in the country, located in the Odisha and West Bengal, in Kerala, in Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. So in all these places, these 8 aluminum smelting plants are located in our country. In the year of 2004, the India has produced over the 600 million tons of aluminum. How much? The 600 million tons of aluminum it is produced. And the bauxite, the raw materials which are used in the smelters, it is very bulky and it has a dark reddish color rocks also. So it should be the regular supply of the electricity, and it can assure what? It can also assure the source of raw material at the minimum cost, or the two prime factors for the location of our industry. Coming to the chemical industries, the chemical industries India, it is a very fast growing and diversifying. Coming to the chemical industry, it is very fast growing in our India, and it also contributes what? It also contributes approximately the 3% of the GDP. And if we compare, it is the third largest in Asia, and it occupies what? It occupies the 12th place in the complete world in terms of its size. And also it comprises of what? It comprises of both the large and small scale manufacturing units. It has a rapid growth, and it has been also recorded in what? It means it has very soonly it can growth, and it can be recorded in the inorganic and the organic sectors. Like inorganic chemicals like include what? The sulfuric acid. I mean, it is used to manufacture what? The fertilizers, synthetic fibers, plastics, paints, dyes. So for all this, so the nitric acid and the sodas, ash, and it is used for what? It is used to make the glasses, soaps, detergents, paper. So all these chemicals are used, and the caustic soda. So these are the industries which are they are spreading very widely over the world. Why do you think it is rapidly it is growing? So the organic chemicals which are including what? The organic chemicals which are including the petrochemicals, like which are used for the purpose of manufacturing what? The synthetic fibers and the synthetic rubber, plastics, and the dyestuffs, drugs, and all the organic chemical plants which are located near the oil refineries or the petrochemical plants. The chemical industry is its own largest consumer. The basic chemical undergo processing is to what? It is to the further produce, and the other chemicals like they are using for the industrial applications, the agriculture or the directly for consumer markets, and you can make the list of the products you are aware of. Coming to the fertilizer industry, so the fertilizer industry is centered, what it has centered around the production of the nitrogenous fertilizers, like mainly urea, so all this, and the phosphatic fertilizers which are there, and the ammonium phosphate, DAP, and it has the complex fertilizers also, which have the combination of what, the nitrogen and phosphate, potash, and the third, that is potash, it is entirely imported. And as we do not have any commercially used potash and potassium compounds in any form, so that our India is the largest producer of what, all the nitrogenous fertilizers. So there are 57 fertilizer units which are manufacturing the nitrogenous and complex the nitrogenous fertilizers, like 29 for urea and 9 for producing the ammonium sulfate. As to buy a product, and 68 other small units it have produced the single superphosphate. At present we have the 10 public sector undertakings also, and in that one is the cooperative sector. What is that? That is Hazira. It is located in where? It is located in the Gujarat under the Fertilizer Corporation of our India. After the green revolution, the industry, it has expanded a lot to the other parts of our country. Like what are the other parts of our country? Like the Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Kerala. So all this, they will contribute towards half of the fertilizer production. At last we have the cement industry. So first of all, the cement is very essential for what purpose? For the construction, for the buildings, like houses, factories, bridges, roads, airports, dams, and for the other commercial establishments which the government will help. For everything we need cement first of all. So this industry, it is requires what? It requires a bulky and very heavy raw materials like the limestone and the celia, gypsum, so like this. So the coal and the electric power which are needed apart from what, the rail transportation. So for rail transportation, we all know we need the coal electric power. So the first cement plant, it was set up in where? It was set up in the Chennai in 1904. So after the independence, then the industries which are there, it has expanded, and the decontrol of complete the price and distribution, it has since the 1989. And coming to the other policy, it has reforms and it led to the cement industry. For the purpose of what? For the purpose of to make the rapid strides in capacity, processing technology and in the production. So there are 128 large plants are there, and 332 mini cement plants are located in our country. So the improvement in the quality, it has found that the produce as a readily available market in where? Available in market in the East Asia and the Middle East, Africa and South Asia part. So from the large demand, it has completely came from the country. So this industry is doing what? It is doing well in the terms of production and as well as in the exports also. So what are the efforts they have being made to it can generate the adequate domestic demand, so the supply in order to sustain this industry. The next is the automobile industry. So the automobile vehicles, we know already, automobile vehicles which are provide what? We can it can provide the quick transport of goods and passengers, isn't it? Like what, the trucks, buses, cars, motorcycles, scooters, three-wheelers and multi-utility vehicles which are manufactured in our India at different centers. So these vehicles, the buses, cars, motorcycles, scooters, so instant transport, if we want to go from one place to another place, then we can use it, right? So after the liberalization, the coming in of new contemporary models, they are stimulating the demand of vehicles in the market. So
it which led to the healthy growth of the industry, including the passenger cars, two and three wheelers. So when the liberalization has been came, so it has brought a new models which are for the vehicles. The demand has increased in the markets because of that models. So that the what happened, the industry has getting the very good healthy growth, including whoever the passengers are also there, the passengers are also they are including the two wheelers, three wheelers. So all this the vehicles got the demand. So these industry had experienced what this industry has experienced a quantum jump in the less than 15 years. The foreign direct investment, they have also brought what they have also brought in a good new technologies they are started, and it has aligned the industry with the global development. So if we see at present, there are how many, there are 15 manufacturers of passenger cars and the multi utility vehicles, and 9 of commercial vehicles, and 14 of 2 and 3 wheelers. These are all are there. So the industries is located around where, the industries are located around the Delhi and the Mumbai, the Gurgaon, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, Lucknow, Indore, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Jamshedpur. So in all these places, the industry is located around in these places. So these are the automobile industries which will manufacture the automobile products which are useful for the people, instant transport. So it is like the buses and cars, motorcycles and scooters. So remaining topics we will discuss in the next class.